Alright, and welcome back to the channel, everybody, and I hope you're doing fine. I greet you to another event video, and we're gonna have the Scorched Earth, and I think it's probably one of the best events that we had so far. So let's check it out. Now, as always, timestamps in the description below. Here's everything that we're gonna talk about. Some of that you know it already, but I think the event will bring back a lot of people, and maybe we'll bring in even some new ones. So again, once more, welcome. Let's get this started. Okay, let's start with the sealed rewards. I mean, you know this already from previous ends, but there are some modifications from the previous events. So everywhere on the map you have the sealed rewards. They can be at supply points, hunting towers, but definitely in the middle where you have the sealed hoard central location. You know it from previous events as the sealed cache. Now, a few things are new. I will show you a couple. So first of all, we're gonna have the Dark Side Boost boon that refills your Dark Side boost, if you carry, of course, a bounty token. Can only be found at the sealed hoard, at the center of the map, and it costs you 1 pledge mark. I'm gonna explain in a bit how you can get these pledge marks. Then the weapon box is also new. You receive a random scope rifle, or shotgun. The game will tell you what's in the box. Well, actually, that's not 100% true. It's gonna tell you what type of weapon is gonna be in the box, but not exactly which gun. So it tells you, hey, it's a shotgun, but you don't know exactly which one it is. That one is also exclusive, so only one person can use it. But you also have your regular rewards that you can find. For example, you can find the boon envelope, so it gives you a small variant of all the shots, so that's regeneration, stamina, and antidote. There's also gonna be your refills for health, for ammo. You know the drill by now. One got changed though, and that is the cash register. And the cash register now has a range of rewards that you can get. So I got 250, 500, I got 1,000. I don't know if there's 750 in there too, but if you can get 1,000, that is pretty sick. Something else that changed is that the sealed cache, sorry, it's not called sealed cache anymore, it's called sealed hoard at the central location. You will have more things to interact now with. So it's a little bit of an item shop right now. So I'm personally pretty hyped that the sealed cache is coming back. Yes, I know it's called sealed hoard, but I was missing it. After it was gone, after the last event, no more sealed cache to get your bars back and stuff like that. That was painful. I'm happy it's back. I'm happy that it is even more important than before because there's more stuff that you can do. And thumbs up for that. And I hope this time after the event, it's gonna stay. Okay, probably most interesting thing about this video, the rewards from the battle pass. So let's go. The first one is gonna be the drifters. We're gonna get a legendary hunter. And as always, I'm pretty happy that the legendary hunters in Hunt Showdown fit the game. So we're not gonna have you know, pink bunny suits for our hunters. That would be really bad. So the drifter looking pretty good. Next up, we're gonna have a penny shot derringer, the gold reliable. Although I would never call a penny shot derringer reliable, but hey, everybody can have a different opinion. There's gonna be some story again. I'm not gonna do a story video, well, at least not right now, because spoilers. Next one, we're gonna have a weapon charm, the corn cup bowl, which is a pipe. There's a little bit of story that I'm conveniently covering right now, but you can read it for yourself then. Next, we're gonna have the Infantry 73L. So that's interesting. So Winfield made. It plays a bit like a Winfield, but it is at long range a little bit better from the stats here. I will probably make a separate video about all the new guns once I have some footage for them after playing the event for, I don't know, 4 to 5 days. And again, we have some story. Railroad hammer, gilded maul. I think it fits the theme of the map. There is a lot of mining going on there, so why not have a fancy one of those? I really like the, well, you have like the gold ore veins in some of the guns, and it looks pretty fancy. Marathon high velocity ammo, so the marathon gets more custom ammo. We're gonna get some BBs. We have again more story. Then, whoa, would you look at that? We're gonna get a crossbow Deadeye. That is quite something, and boy, I'm gonna show you something in a few seconds. That will be a pretty good combo then, I hope so. We have to waste it on our charm unlock. Hey man, you wanna roleplay as a sheriff? Now you can even have your own badge. More story, and here we go again with this the Mother Load, the golden ore vein thingy there on the Centennial. Then we get the crossbow steel bolt, which is pretty nice. So steel bolt, the bolt flies faster and there is less drop, but you deal less damage. So yeah, why the hell not? Might be pretty cool, especially with the crossbow, since you can always take 2 ammo types. You can do some crazy mixes there. Then 15, we get a 1865 carbine. That is a medium ammo lever action repeating rifle. So it does not work with levering, by the way, I'm just saying. That is crazy powerful, crazy strong for medium ammo. I think it's 145 damage, but the muzzle velocity is 300 something, so it's very slow. It's for the mid-range compound fighter. We have more BBs, more story. Then we have Dynamite Bundle skin, the Salted Earth. I mean, where that thing drops and explodes, nothing grows anymore. Next, we're gonna have the 1865 carbine FMJ ammo, because 300 something muzzle velocity wasn't slow enough. Then again, progression, and also we have another Scottfield precision, which is nice. I don't see it very often, not a lot of people play it, but hey, why not? Scottfield precision skin, it looks pretty awesome. There is an uppercut precision skin that also has like the dangly part at the front. You don't see it from first person, so I hope it's gonna be the same with this one. Looks awesome though. Then we have more BBs. Then we also have the Whittled Fang. Yeah, so sure, why not? Weapon charms are always a little bit mad. Then we have the Infantry 73L Sniper. So a compact ammo sniper. Now keep in mind the bullet drop in Hunt Showdown works a little bit differently. So long ammo has the most drop and compact ammo has the least drop. So maybe compact ammo sniping for headshots, new meta. Crazy times. By the way, I want to just say one more thing, because I was joking about the carbine, like the 1865 with FMJ and making it even slower. You have to keep in mind that that one is medium ammo. So maybe the FMJ makes sense because that little bit of less speed, but then you can pen metal, might be worth it. And here we go. Another legendary hunter. Some of you paid already attention in the trailer and you could see they were not the same, the Poncho guys, because this one has sleeves and the other one does not. Also this guy, he has glasses with 3 lenses. Sure, I mean an extra high noon, I guess. Then, more story, we get some bear traps. Yep, we get like these steel colored, like bluish, at least down here. You can place them, you get 3 of them. If you want to have more traps on top. More BBs, more story. Then what's next? We get a Nitro Express, the trash stalker. I mean, sorry, the trail stalker. Well, even though I don't like the Nitro, I have to admit this looks very, very fancy. So Nitro didn't get a new legendary skin in a long time, so yeah, looks cool, have to admit it. Martini Henry high velocity ammo, which is crazy. Lots of people want some high velocity on the Sparks. Now we get it for the Martini Henry. And also Martini Ironside high velocity ammo. Yeah, sure, has 2 entries here. Why the F not? Then next we have the chapter 9. Then we have also a crack skin. I wonder if there's gonna be a crack sniper skin, because I think we still don't have one. The Shrewd Savior. Yeah, for your everyday bush Wookie, this is gonna be a nice addition to your set. Then we're gonna get the Rival 78 Trauma, so a shotgun with a blunt melee damage attachment. It swings like a regular Centennial Trauma, and yeah, if you wanna bonk some people after missing both shots, like me, you have some backup now finally. Also, it's nice with all the emulators running around right now, because you wanna run the spear. Maybe you can now use the Rival Trauma to get rid of the emulators kinda easily. You know, I know you can spear the emulator and they insta-die as long as you hit the torso or the face, but still, it makes a little bit of noise, so the trauma might be better. Next, another charm unlock, the Splintered Crook. Yeah, I mean, weapon charms. Then we have the Marathon Incendiary ammo. Okay, dude, we're getting there somewhere. Marathon is getting now all the custom ammo. Let's see if we also get some variants for it. More story, and then we have the Thunderstroke. So we get, similar to the crack rifle earlier, a new skin for the Bush Wookie shotgun now. Sorry for all the jokes there, I know they're lame. Then we have the Drilling High Velocity. Ooh, nice. I mean, I think I will still play with Bleeds, but Drilling High Velocity, I can see a few people play that. More BBs, more story. What do we have here? Well, okay, Romero Alamo, more like Alamo. So, I said already plenty of times, I'm not a huge fan of this gun. I like the Romero Talon Wedge way more. Because, yeah, you get a little bit more fire rate with this one right here. But you don't get a Talon variant, and you can only play one ammo type. The regular Romero, you can play it with Penny and Buckshot or whatever you want. It's just better. Then we have more story, and then we have, Curdy might like this, we have a new Hive Bomb skin, the 8th Plague. So a little bit with this Egyptian skin here with a Scarabaeus. Maybe we get like a beetle one day that looks like a Scarabaeus. That would be pretty effing nice. What else do we have here? More story, more BBs, more story. Nice. Oh, we get a new, yeah, again, same theme, right? Ooh, fancy though. We have more story than a bow. And I have to say, the Vulture's wing, that is effing fancy. Like, this is not just like different colors slapped on the weapon, it's actually redesigned. So no, it will not deal more damage than your regular bow. This is just purely a cosmetic thing. And then at the end, we have the Shroud, so a Hunter unlock. What I think is pretty cool, all the little attachments, you know, all the little gimmicks that are on the Hunter. So I thought this would be a Sparks pistol or something. It's just part of the Hunter skin. Shame. And then if you go all out, you get another charm for the extra points there at the end, the Dire Divination. Yeah, as always, we get a weapon charm at the end. And that's it with the rewards. So let's go back to the rest of the video. Okay, so pledge marks will come in a bit, but you need event points to get these pledge marks. So how do you get event points? Honestly, the list is pretty effing long. You can do it by completing various objectives, but also by doing dailies and weeklies and just killing monsters. Here's the full list. So as always, getting a bounty token from the sealed hoard gives you 100 event points. If you extract with a bounty token, it gives you 30. Become the sole survivor gives you another 30. Investigating the master clue gives you 30 as well. Then what else do we have? Looting a hunter the first time gives you 12. Banishing a target gives you 12 as well. Then killing the Hellborn, yes, that is a new wild target. I'm gonna release a video about that very, very soon. And I think it's a pretty fun little addition. I like it more than Rod Drop, if I'm honest with you. Also investigating event clues and rifts gives you 10 event points. And then killing AI meatheads is 5. And then the rest, the immolators, gives you 3. And the armors and the hive gives you 2 points each. For the weekly challenges, I think it's the regular challenge is 750 to 1,000. And also the Dark Tribute, the moment you finish the first Dark Tribute, you also get 1,500 event points. This is something that I praise every event. Do your weeklies. If you struggle with getting the points because you're so busy in real life, the challenges, that is the way to go. Okay, now I would say we talk about pledge marks. You know how to get the points, and you need these points to get pledge marks. Well, actually, there are more ways to get pledge marks, so let's talk about them really quick. So a hunter can carry up to 4 pledge marks, and the pledge marks are linked to your hunter. He keeps them, so if you extract, you can even see it in the lobby screen how many pledge marks the guy or the girl has right now. If you check on the left, you can also see how many pledge marks you currently carry. Now, something that is important, if one of you in the team gets the pledge mark, everybody else is getting the pledge mark. So you don't have to fight over looting the first hunter that you kill. One dude loots him, everybody gets a pledge mark, okay? Important, so across team. 3 sources to get pledge marks. First one, you need to reach the event threshold, that's 30 event points, then you will get 1 pledge mark. You loot your first hunter, only the first hunter though, gives you the pledge mark. All the other hunters that you will loot afterwards in this match will only give you event points. Also, banishing your first boss or wild target will give you 1 pledge mark. All the other bosses or wild targets will give you event points. And if you manage to survive in Sole Survivor, you will get 1 pledge mark for winning that. And then you have fun with these pledge marks, you spend them at the sealed stuff and GG. And you have, hopefully, a lot of fun. Now, let's talk about the packed trades, because there are actually a few new ones. Now, keep in mind that in this video, I will only talk about the event perks. I know that I added a few more, like for example Witness, and there are a few changes, like for example Necro becoming a burn trait. Maybe I will do a separate video about that very soon. So, today, talking about the pack traits, we have 3 packs. Okay, and I would say I want to start today with the Demented pack, so that returns, and that comes again with the pack trait Berserker. So the moment you go to a supply point and you pledge to the Demented pack, you will get that trait. And that doubles your melee damage. So Berserker, I know a lot of people love it with the lance, now with the spear. Absolutely bonkers, honestly, the amount of damage that you dish out with that trait. So the next one, Adrenaline, when you enter critical health, you will get a short speed boost. Let's check that one out. In this clip I take some fall damage to enter critical health. Critical health is entered when you reach your last health bar. And you can see that that speed boost is actually quite significant. It's also, I think, for 30 seconds. And 30 seconds in PvP is a long time. You can either use this to close the gap, somebody is running away from you, you're running there with a bomb lance, you get a speed boost after surviving that sparks shot, and they cannot just simply run away from you. Or you get tagged by a sniper in the open, you get the speed boost, so it's easier for you to reach cover. And next up we have Ghoul, that also gets a little passive bonus. Whenever you hit a boss or a wild target, you restore a little bit of health. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not a lot of health, and it's definitely not the reason why you go with the Demented pack. The speed boost and the higher melee damage is definitely the way to go. It seems like you get the regular health that you would get with Ghoul from killing AI by damaging the bosses. Okay, next let's talk about Lawful. I have to say Lawful was a little bit of a controversial pact last event because of Peacekeeper. So Peacekeeper right now, looting a hunter will restore 1 health chunk, which is effing amazing. But they nerfed it. In the last event, you could also revive Red Skull teammates. So Red Skull teammates, that means they lost all the bars, and you could still revive them. That was annoying because teammates would just run away, hide in a corner, come back half an hour later, and then pick up their teammate that you completely burnt. So that was a big thumbs down. They learned their lesson, they listened to the feedback, and now you can only restore a health bar after looting a hunter that got killed, which is effing great. Now, what else is there? We have conditional trait effects. One for Pack Mule, receives some ammo for all ammo pools when looting a hunter. So that is just like the last time we had that. And Vigilant doubles the highlighted range in Dark Side. So whenever you use Vigilant, you can see traps up to 25 meters. And now, when you have this packed, it's 50. I'm gonna be completely honest, with some builds pack me with the extra ammo, for example Dolch and Nitro and stuff like that, or Slugs where you already do not have a lot of ammo, like Nitro and Slugs, it's great to get a few extra bullets. For, you know, when you play compact ammo Winfield, you probably don't need this very much. This pack is all about Peacekeeper getting the bar for looting a hunter. And now you're probably, wow, Demented and Lawful, we had it already. Let's talk about something new, and that might also be quite interesting. So we have the Wilderness Pact, and the pack rate for this one is shoot foot, great. So the pack rate that you get after pledging at the supply point will be Sure Foot. You can sprint while using first aid kits and consumable shots, and while priming throwables. So you get shot by a sparks, you switch to your med kits, and then you heal while you can still sprint full speed. Now, of course, it doesn't work with the other trait where you get the speed boost on top, because that would be fucking crazy. But yeah, that will save lives. Also, it's pretty nice when AI hits you and you just want to heal up. You can do that too. Mid PvP, this will be a pretty fucking banger. It's also nice when you fight certain bosses. You can then just cook some explosives or other tools that you need now to fight bosses, or that you can use to fight bosses without getting hit by fireballs. Now we have also conditional trait effects. The first one is going to be Beast Face. The moment you have that, together with the Wilderness Pact, the wildlife will not react to you at all. Ducks, crows, cows, horses, all that stuff ignores you. And you can go full sprint and even crouch, because there was a bug back in the day when you had Lightfoot. you actually destroyed branches by crouching over them. So you're totally safe now in that regard, which is okay. That is not the crazy part though. Frontier's Man is also pretty nice because get an extra pledge mark for the first 30 event points collected in a mission, which is pretty effing nice. Now you're probably, Mike, you forgot something, and you're absolutely right. So Surefoot for solos only, has an extra buff. When you crouch, you make less footsteps. Now I recorded a few scenarios crouching on gravel / dirt / grass, crouching on wood and crouching on metal. I will always give you a clip without the perk and then with the perk, and you can judge for yourself. And that's it for all the perks, all the event traits. There are a few in there that are pretty nasty, actually, and will be pretty good in PvP. Now, we have almost everything, but there's also gonna be new equipment. Okay, so there's gonna be new guns, new ammo, and other stuff. Keep in mind, you unlock this by progressing in the Battle Pass. Now, if you don't buy the Battle Pass, this will be added to the Bloodline after the event, and you can unlock it in the Bloodline. Okay, so we're gonna start with the 1865 carbine, which is a 7-round magazine lever action repeating rifle. That is medium ammo, but it slaps. 145 damage is crazy. I'm gonna blend in here the stats. It is nice. It is nice. I play on a test server. Slow bullet, so it's maybe not something for long distance, but mid-range and compounds, that thing, that's gonna be hot. Honestly, I'm just gonna show you the guns right now. I'm gonna do more in-depth videos once I get some PvP clips with this, right? With a little bit more experience. Next one is gonna be the Infantry 73L. So that's a Winfield-made lever action repeating rifle in a musket configuration. So it is very similar to a Winnie Swift. Winnie Swift to the big Winfield, and I'm gonna show you here the stats so you can compare both of them yourself. I have to say it looks nice, sounds nice, and with levering, pretty decent. Now the crazy part is that thing comes also in a sniper variant. So that's gonna be interesting because the Seni sniper is already a wet noodle at long range, as long as you don't hit headshots. So I wonder if this one is gonna be a replacement for long ammo just because it drops less. But we will have to wait and see. And then my favorite, honestly, is the crossbow Deadeye. Lots of people were asking for a crossbow Deadeye, so here you go. And we're gonna have that one with the steel bolts that fly faster and have less drop. Deal less damage though, so body taps will be a little bit harder. And what else do we have? We have a new variant, the Rival 78 Trauma. I showed you that already. So if you play like me, like a scrub, and you miss a 2-cap, or you know, there's actually a third dude after you nailed the first 2 perfectly, you can smack them with the Trauma. And we're gonna get bear traps. You know how bear traps work. They changed nothing there. You can place 3 and that's it. Now keep in mind when you disarm them, again, they do not go back into your inventory. This is one of the things that is always kind of meh when you disarm traps, and those are your traps. They should go back into your inventory. I think that would be pretty cool. So again, new custom ammo on existing weapons. That is the crossbow steel bolt, drilling high velocity. We have the marathon high velocity, marathon incendiary ammo, and the martini high velocity ammo. Which is interesting because you have to keep in mind that we're talking here about high velocity ammo. That is not Spitze ammo. That means your bullet is faster and you're not losing any damage. So overall, if you don't want to play incendiary rounds and stuff like that, this is a straight upgrade. Well, of course, harder to resupply. Now I know, where's my Sparks high velocity? Where's my Sparks Spitze? Or maybe one day, but not today. Okay, we're at the end of this event video right now. There's just one more thing I want to talk about. Okay, so keep in mind that this video is mostly just hey, look at this. This is all that we get. I didn't play much yet, so I want to be careful with my judgment. I think that the event perks and the event packs are interesting. The speed boost feels very arcadish, and I'm honestly, just from a visual point of view and from a gameplay feeling point of view, not a huge fan from the whole vibe that I get from that thing. That feels weird. I like that looting bars from that hunters is coming back. That is great. And I'm a little bit concerned with no footsteps for solos when crouching. Dang, dude, I'm gonna stab on a lot of crouch walking shotguns, won't I? Yes, I will. I always want to play, you know, for a week to get a good impression, a good grasp before I judge something. And this is more an info video. I mentioned that already like 2 or 3 times. Who cares? So the event looks great. I absolutely love the Hellspawn. A guide how to beat that son of a gun is coming most likely in a couple hours. So yeah, and now let's roll the outro. So go out there, grind your event points, get your rewards, and most of all, have fun. We're gonna get a new map. I hope that everything works from a technical point of view. Otherwise, it would be sad. People who don't make me sad at all, my patrons, thank you very much for supporting me over on Patreon. I have to check. I think a few rewards are open. Right now, it's super stressful and super busy. I will probably take care of this in a week or maybe 2. But yeah, you guys are still very much appreciated. Thank you for watching. Have fun with the event. Scorched Earth looks great, and honestly, so far feels great. I see you in the next one. Until then, have a good day and bye bye.